Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to New Jersey on what is a lovely February morning where I've already moved the eggs because the eggs got full. Gonna have to sell those at some point. It is February. Yes, I've played ahead a little bit. Got a bunch of contracts completed, got all the ploughing and cultivating contracts completed that were available in the last video. So I did all those off camera. It is now actually, like I say, February. So today we've got one sowing contract. There are 3 new cultivating contracts, or there is 2 new cultivating contracts. One of them's just disappeared. But we've got a sowing contract for cotton, and I was like, hey, we can plant cotton? And if we go to the crop calendar, sure enough, down there in the middle, cotton can be planted in February and March. Well, before we get on to the actual sowing contract then, and before we go and do that, I might as well sow my own fields with cotton. So we've got the 2 big fields that I've made at the top of the map. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 61, 62, and 54. So we will go and do that. We will go and plant some stuff. I just got an email there from YouTube about YouTube handles or whatever that is. I need to look into that later. I tried to set up a handle the other day, but it wouldn't let me have the one I wanted. Which is a bit disappointing. Right, so we're going to need the planter. Got it. Oh, happy days. Now, something else I'm going to do right now in the video. I forgot to do it a couple of episodes ago. I was talking a couple of episodes ago about this fantastic incident that was caught on CCTV by at a RAF base here in the UK of a tractor having a bit of a farm sim moment with a car on the road. So yeah, I'm going to include that clip in the video now. I hope it doesn't get me copyright flagged. A couple of my videos have been hit recently with copyright claims. Some of my old Calmsden videos have been claimed by Amazon, which is a bit of a shame. Using clips of the Clarkson's Farm episodes at various moments in the videos. I've had a few copyright claims come through this week. I assume most people have already watched those videos, so I've already probably made as much money off them as I'm going to make. But yeah, it's a little bit annoying that they're now claiming those videos and they're tracking them apparently, according to my YouTube dashboard, which means at any time they could hit me with an actual copyright strike, and if they decide to hit me with a strike, that's bad, because it's 3 strikes and you lose your account on YouTube. So yeah, not very happy. I do have the option of going and trimming out the clips. YouTube will let me trim the videos and remove the clips from the videos, but then the videos kind of, they lose that funny element where, you know, I put relevant clips into the videos that kind of matched up with what I was doing at the time on the map. But yeah, we are cotton planting, ladies and gents. Like I say, we're going to have 2 good fields of cotton here in February. Then I'm going to go off and do that sowing contract and earn some good money. That will then probably do us for February at that point. So we get to go through and then have a look at March. March obviously is going to be a very important month because we're going to put the grapes and olives in, get all that set up. That's going to be an episode in its own, me planting all of those. And getting that all rigged up. And then if I've got any spare cash, what I kind of want to do after that is look and see if I've got anywhere where I can maybe put down some greenhouses or orchards. Greenhouses or orchards, I'm not fussed which. And then we can start producing some... We can start passively producing more stuff then. Is what I'm getting at. Because obviously passively producing stuff is very good. I have switched the maple syrup factory over to direct selling. I did sell the rest of the pallets, load them up on the trailer and sell those. But I don't want to be doing that all the time because it took ages, because my pallet handling skills are not very good in this game. Especially with the tools that we're provided with. Like I say, if we had the big bag, if we had the strap system, strap attachment from the CSZ pack from FS19, I could load the trailer very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. However, as it stands, we don't have that mod. We don't have the CSZ pack for FS22, which means, unfortunately, it's a little bit more awkward to handle pallets. You have to pick them up with forks. Forks are the only things I think that grab pallets in the game, unless there is another tool out there that will do it. I mean, I know a lot of people are going to say, why don't you just get an auto-load trailer? Just get an auto-load trailer and load them the easy way, the sensible way. But, you know, I figured I'd have a go at doing the old pallet loading by hand and manual handling. But, yeah. Despite Giants saying they have done work on the pallet handling physics and stuff, it's still a very glitchy. I still had ran into a few instances where I had pallets that were stuck on the forks and I could not get them off. And I was shaking and shaking. Then I'd end up knocking over other pallets that I'd already got stacked on the trailer. And then I'd have to go and pick those up. And I was like, oh, no. No. There's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better mechanical way of doing it in the game. Loading the pallets on the trailer. You know what I'd like to see? Actually, thinking about it, what I would like to see is a mechanic like they have in Construction Simulator, where if you drive your trailer into the loading zone. First things first, I would have it so the pallets don't automatically spawn in the loading zone. The pallets only spawn at the factories when you tell the factory to output and how many pallets you want. But what I would have it, if you park your trailer in the loading zone, go into the factory menu and output the pallets, it loads them onto the back of the trailer for you. Like in Construction Sim, when you go and buy materials, when you buy any materials from the material shop, you can have them loaded directly onto your trailer. That would be so much better. I'm surprised someone hasn't come out with a mod for that, for Farm Sim. Certainly on PC, with obviously scripts being possible, you could script that to happen, I would think. Right, done one headland. Done one headland. Do a bit of an overlap on this next row, because obviously get a screenshot for the thumbnail, might as well. I know it's very early in the day, it's only just before 9 AM. We'll let that run. First of 2 fields being seeded. Look at the map, it shows us that it's going well. We have got fertiliser going in places. Not ideal. There we go. Next step then. Let's have a quick check of a few bits of stuff. That's there. I bought another plough, by the way. I bought a plough to help me get through all those ploughing contracts. I did buy a extra plough. And with 2 ploughs, I mean, we've got a 9-metre one and a 6-metre one. We were able to smash through the contracts very quickly. That does not do cotton. That's unfortunate. Okay, you might as well stay there then. You're not very useful to me. Let's have a look at those other 22 grand, 18, 16 grand. Not really anything special about those. Sheeps are okay. Got some baby sheeps. Hopefully that means we're chucking out some more wool now for our productions. 35, yeah, it's going well. Haven't been down to the clothes shop. Have we got any stuff? Oh, we have. We have some pallets of products. Teddy bears and teddy bears and some clothing. There's my other T8. Do I want to go down and load that? Do I want to go down and load that with the pallets? Have a look. What is stuff fetching at the minute? Clothes are worth quite a bit of money. And what about teddy bears? Stuffed animals are worth quite a bit. Yeah, we probably want to go get those. So we will. We'll go down and we'll load up some pallets. Something else I was thinking was the silage bales that I got in the winter, before the winter, should I say. I'm wondering if I should actually sell that. I'm going to go in the top way. Just going to take a little bit of a wider berth. I'm just going to park him right there. Yeah, seedings, planting's going well. Right, now we need to take old Mr. Pallet Forks. And we need to load up that trailer. Game lag. Wants to go into first person. But yeah, we definitely need to get... might as well sell products. If we've got products to sell, we might as well sell it. Because, like I say, we're going to need plenty of money. Because planting the grapes and the olives is not cheap. Those grapevines and olive groves get very, very expensive when you start doing long rows of them. And we're going up here. I shouldn't have to travel too far to sell it though, that's the one good thing about this. Because I think the supermarket's just back there, so... I've already made a mess of the pallets. I'll move that one. We'll come back to that one. We'll load that one last, shall we? Might be a little bit too close to that rail. Yeah, pick them ones up. Those ones up. professional. It's strange, you know, because I did used to do forklift work earlier on in my life. When I did my engineering apprenticeship, I got my forklift license. I used to do goods inwards, goods receiving. I would end up having to unload all the deliveries that came into the factory, into the company. Receive all the stock. I'd have to count all the stock, count everything, physical count of everything that was received. Every nut, bolt, washer, O-ring, you name it. Whatever it was, however many, I had to count it. Make sure we received the correct amount from the companies. Then obviously, if there was any shortages, I had to submit discrepancy reports to the companies, notifying them what I'd actually received, and then obviously book everything in so all the stock was on the system, so that like production control knew that we had what stock we had, so they could issue orders for customer orders for actually building and assembling stuff. But yeah, I used to have to deal with not necessarily boxes like this, I didn't, because that was more dispatch, but I used to have these like big metal bins that I was full of castings that I had to take off the obviously off the trailers. These big yellow metal bins full of castings for all the valves that we machined and made, the hydraulic valves. Now that was quite a task. What I did though, I had a little sneak, like a bit like a cheat sheet thing, because when it came to like the castings, the last thing you want to do is handball all the castings out of a bin to count them. So basically what I did was I weighed all the bins. I weighed all the bins and got an average weight, which I could use then as a tear, as like the base weight. And then I basically weighed all the castings, weighed one of every casting, so we knew what the weight of each casting was, and then it was a simple case of maths. You weigh the whole bin, you take off the weight of the bin, and then you divide that, and then whatever's left you divide by. Right, I'm going to send this guy back to farmyard. Meanwhile, I'm going to load that all, strap everything down. We are going to check the prices again. Now, is the supermarket the good place for clothing as well? It is. I can't see the cursor. Where is it? Over on the main road, apparently. Ah, there it is. I can see it now. I can see it. It's down near the general store. That could work out nicely, you know, actually, thinking about it. Because I could do with some pallets of fertiliser and some pallets of seed for my seeder. Because I've used a fair bit. So after I've been to the supermarket, I might drive on down to the general store, grab some pallets of fertiliser and seed and stuff, and I can bring that back to the farm. There's quite a bit on here, so it's 20 or 22. What was it? 22,000 for the teddy bears for 1,000. Is that 1,000 litres? I've got 3, so that would be like 60,000. 66,000. I bet this makes me quite a bit of money. $110,000, yeah. So there we go, ladies and gents. That's why I'm doing cotton. Because teddy bears and clothes definitely make you not quite a nice bit of money. Teddy bears and clothes. Who'd have thought it? Right then, let's have a look. How much do I want bags? I can buy any missing ingredients, can I? Interesting. Olives and olive picker mod. Use some of those, wasn't I? It looks like all the pallets are the same, 1,000 litres. I'm not going to get any deals on those. Like fertiliser. Now these are all liftable via hand, or are supposed to be. Probably should put them on the other way around. They're going to take up more room, but they will actually fit on the trailer better. I probably ought to stack them as well. What to strap them on. So much faster loading by hand than it is by a machine. Who would have thought that? These. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Let's load that correctly, shall we? Oh, three more pallets to go. We have aced it, nailed it. Can't be stopped. Look at that. We have made it. All straps are applied. All pallets are secured. So that's a good bit of business done just then. Got some teddy bears and some clothes. And we've got a bunch of seed and fertiliser. Which should hopefully do us for the season coming. Like I say, I've only got 2 fields after the one I'm on. We've got one more big field, then we've got the little field over here next to the maple syrup factory. I need to decide what I'm putting on that, actually. Because, yeah, I've not got anything in mind at the moment. What have I got planted on the other 2 fields, out of curiosity? I have got barley on both of those. I might do barley on field 10 then. Then I'll have 3 fields of barley to harvest. I've got big field 11, which I can harvest. And a few other bits and bobs. What I might do then is bring this stuff over here. Put it into put it all into storage, ladies and gent. All my seed and fertilizer. Perfect. Right then, folks, we've reached the end of today's episode, amazingly. So I will see you all in the next video, which will be out obviously very, very soon. I might be changing the upload system. I might decide to, at the back end of the week, Thursday, Friday, I might switch the videos round, because right now New Jersey releases on a Tuesday and Thursday, which only gives you like 1 day in between episodes. And Riverview releases on a Monday and Friday, which is obviously quite a bit longer between episodes. So I might switch those round. I might do New Jersey then on a Tuesday and Friday, and do Riverview on a Monday and Thursday. Or start doing that, just to, you know, give you a little bit of a difference between each video. But ladies and gents, like I say, this is the end of today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will see you all soon. Goodbye for now, ladies and gents.